Hello everyone and welcome to QualityOldGames. Today we are having episode 7 of Karl Franz campaign of the Empire in Warhammer 3, Total War Immortal Empires, and today our aim is to wipe out Sylvania completely and of course Vlad von Carstein with the faction. And I think we have moved everything for this turn, so let's finish the turn and see how the game progresses. And actually, I already tried this one once, but unfortunately the patch was just out and the game did not function properly. So because of that, that stream was a bit did not work properly, as the game crashed almost all the time. And let's fight this battle manually. And as I played in the last time, or in the last stream, I think we found a pretty decent way to win this battle, which is actually quite nice since we are supposed to get close defeat from auto-resolve. So it's quite nice if a victory can be achieved. So it seems Belacor is somewhat of our bane. Let's hope we can take him down in this battle. But basically how I won last time was that I put all of the archers on the walls here, since they can fire everything coming from there. Then the crossbowmen were positioned here, and the hero as well, and there is quite a decent killing field around here. And then the spears formed a line here, and the handgunners were supporting there. Great swords and halberdiers as a reserve, and then the swordsmen manned the towers, at least here, so that we can inflict some casualties to the approaching enemies there. Since here are no towers to man, I think we will put the rest two swordsmen to guard the victory location here. And then we need to make some towers, since I think we will be able to take out this army pretty well out. We can build the towers in other places, for example in here, and maybe here as well. So they will support us when the enemy advances. And without further ado, let's begin the battle. And it seems there is a Chaos Sorcerer who doesn't like our building there. So it seems our towers are already firing, and the Chaos Sorcerer fires again, and this time manages to hit some of our archers. Okay, But it seems Belacor is in range. And let's try to take him down. ASAP. So, all of you guys concentrate fire on Belacor. And let's try to take him out as soon as possible. And then I think we should build some additional towers to aid in defense. And he should go down rather soon. The battering ram is still in pretty good shape. Let's see if it reaches the gates. Another fireball, this time hitting a tree. And I think Belacor is dead. Nice. So now we can focus on these chaos spawns, marauders, chaos warriors, etc. I think the marauders should break soon and we can build another tower. Maybe here, or then maybe not, because the enemy troops are already coming. I think here will be a good place. And marauders are shattered. Chaos warriors are still in line. I think we should focus our fire on the chaos warriors. No need to actually fire on those marauders because they are already shattered. Okay, I guess the gates are down, and of course when the Chaos Sorcerer comes, we want to take him down as well. I think maybe some of the archers could position themselves on this side, so they can fire on the Chaos Warriors and Chaos Trolls as they advance. And let's hope we get some good hits. Well, at least he cannot push through without any scratches. And I think these archers should be repositioned as well. And here... Oh! Okay, it seems the Chaos Sorcerer got his revenge. And let's send in the halberdiers. Okay, those trolls are already breaking. Let's see if we could cause some additional damage there. And I think we can build a cannon tower here. Maybe we could actually wait a bit more. And the Chaos Warhounds are breaking. And this Chaos Sorcerer shouldn't survive too long anymore. Except he was able to cause some damage to us. And then there are Forsaken incoming. And I guess that last Chaos Troll has been dealt with. And let's hope the Forsaken will come this way. I guess they will. And let's make sure that the spears will intercept them before they can engage the handgunners. And let's start the construction of this tower, and it seems the Chaos Sorcerer did some decent damage with that fireball. Let's hope he comes into range, and let's move the halberdiers so that they can cover the handgunners here. So is the Chaos Sorcerer advancing, or is he just staying behind? Just wondering, should we send these units to hunt him down? I guess he's moving closer bit by bit. Let's send the crossbows. And there seems to be some Chaos Warriors. And let's hope we can take him down here sooner rather than later, because those spells will wreak havoc. And I think he should go down pretty fast. Okay, nice. Even if he gets away, I think he will flee rather soon, and of course we can help that out a bit with the archers if we can. Some additional Chaos Warhounds, perhaps. Oh! And this is not good at all. I should have watched over these handgunners a bit better. Okay, at least those trolls are fleeing. I guess we should bring these guys here, and these should go a bit on the other way. And here I think we will build an additional tower. And I think the situation here should begin to look a bit better. And these Chaos Warriors shouldn't last too long, except if my tower decides to shoot us instead of the enemies. Okay, some additional Chaos Trolls. The swordsmen here. Let's see if we could actually take down this Chaos Sorcerer. And it might be that we need to move here rather soon to take out the enemies. But it seems the enemy morale is getting pretty low, and let's make sure that we inflict as many casualties as we can. And then I think we need to hunt down the remnants of this army. Let's get another of these special shots off before ending the battle. So as we require a line of sight, I think this should do the trick. Okay. Actually pretty decent shots, taking down a couple of enemies per shot. But I think we have finished or won this battle. So, Belacor was taken down, some Chaos Ban units and quite a few units took quite a heavy beating. The enemy still has some Marauders and Chaos Warriors and also some Trolls, but I don't think they will be too difficult to handle. But I think this victory will make sure that our northern areas are maybe not exactly safe, but somewhat safer than before. And I think since this army is pretty weak, I think we will take gold instead of experience. I think we will deal with this with prestige, and let's gain some money in the progress. Okay. Okay, that's actually pretty nice trade for defeating Belacor. And here we are actually ready to move against Castle Tempelhof. It's very well defended, but I think if they try to sally forth or sally out of their castle, our Hellstorm batteries should do quite heavy damage to the enemies before they can reach us, and I think we will be able to win. And the same applies at least to some degree, even if Vlad decides to join the fray. And let's move this army to Needling. So maybe we could dissuade Vlad from attacking us here, and maybe we could even engage him there and capture Fort Obersteier. And here the Legion of Chaos is there, so I think we will go to hunt them down. I think Emperor's Finest are our choice here, and I guess this army here will engage first. And at least that Legion of Chaos has been dealt with. And of course there seems to be another of their armies. So let's try to heal up and move closer so that we can engage. And of course we want to kick Norska out from this side of the bay there. And I think we can afford to hire a couple of more units there. And from Middenheim, this army... Actually... Oh, I think we need to move to Högik. Since there are these... Wargrove of Woe. And the Ecstatic Legions, Warriors of Chaos. Okay. So that's a bit problematic, and then there are those greenskins as well. And in here, I think we will try to remove corruption here. And then the question is, I think we need to take encampment stance, since we cannot lay siege of Musilon just yet. And then there is Castle Artois. I think we will try to gain control of both of them, but let's move against Musilon first. Even though the enemy defenses are quite strong there. But I have faith in our units. And okay, Paravon is under siege. I'm not certain we can win these guys, so maybe upgrading Helm Guards is necessary. And here I don't think we will upgrade that one just yet. And in Grenzstadt, let's improve trade and income. And maybe in Blackstone Post as well. Of course the public order here is deteriorating somewhat fast, but I think we will deal with that later. And maybe upgrading Castle Baston will be nice as well. And let's see about our diplomatic options. Apparently Sylvania would want to have peace, but I think we will just wipe them out. All of them. And let's see if the rats will attack us. Now, okay. Some more rats declaring war on us. Quick Head Taker. And Clan Scryri seems to be attacking Paravon. Let's see what options we have for defending us ourselves. So they have 3 directions from which to attack. And I think this would be the best place to concentrate our defenses. And Ikit Claw. At least they have some siege weapons, rattling guns. I guess these are rat ogres. And then these guys should be somewhat easier to deal with. So the question is, should we try to hold the walls, at least on the direction where the siege equipment is not? Or should we focus our defenses on this area here? Let's see. So we could have a tower there. And this is pretty difficult location to hold. I mean, very difficult. Enemy can come from, I guess, 4 or 5 different directions. The enemy has its siege equipment there, so I guess no reason to try to hold these walls, at least to keep the enemy out. Here they have quite a few siege towers. I guess we try to utilize some of these towers here. They can at least do some damage. But I think the main points of our defenses should be near the victory location. I guess a couple of towers along the way will be useful, but the main defensive line needs to be somewhere around here. Maybe here, and let's try to fortify these 2 choke points. Or maybe even here. But then, let's see. So let's put some crossbowmen here. And let's hope they can be of some service there. I guess we will build barricades there. So maybe the crossbows could be of service here as well. And then the last 2 units, I guess, will be positioned there. The spears will try to hold the enemy there. And halberdiers will act as reserve, as well as the Imperial Knights. And I think we are ready to begin. Okay, so that wall there is going to go down. Let's try to actually take care of those rattling guns. And here... let's try to hit those doom flayers. And what's the situation in here? Okay, that tower is taking some damage, but I don't think that will be enough. And let's begin the construction here. I think we will go with the cheapest versions. And I think we are going to need that tower next, since it will take quite a long time to build. Okay, some spells incoming. Fortunately, not too much damage. And it seems the first section of our wall has been knocked out. Maybe I dare to wait for the 900 points version of the tower there. And at least that mutant red ogre is taking some damage. And you guys are on the wrong side of the barricade. And another section of the walls has been knocked out. At least the rattling guns are taking some damage there. And okay. So they are focusing their spells here already. I would have liked that those swordsmen could have soaked up some more spells, but apparently that was not possible. So now the question is, should I construct AoE tower here, or should it be arrow tower? And I guess the first enemies are about to enter the fray. Let's see the situation of our swordsmen. Okay. And actually we can hit some of these catapults, it seems. And now the battle really begins. So Metastone has moved to engage us, and Ikit Claw is also close behind. I think these Doom Flayers should go down pretty soon, and I think we are going to go with the Arrow Tower. Okay, let's avoid that spell and take care of those Doom Flyers first. Hopefully, at least. And I think you should focus on Ikit Claw. And now the Rat Ogres are joining the fray here. And that spell did quite heavy damage to us. So should we pull back our swordsmen, the ones we have available? Maybe we should. And it seems our infantry lines are starting to break. So it seems this is going to be a defeat. And are these guys shooting at all? Apparently not. And let's try to take out those Doom Flayers at the very least. Or whatever we can. Oh, maybe we could actually take down this ogre. Or then not. Okay, I think the battle is lost. And it won't be long until we have lost. Literally. So, welcome along, any new viewers. So let's see if they will sack this or capture it for themselves, or even if they will raise it altogether. And we were able to take out maybe one rat ogre and deal damage to some other units, but actually I think auto-resolve could have achieved a bit better results. Now the question is, do I need to have a reinforcing army to block these from entering Reichland? Or are they content on staying on this side of the mountains? And in Montfort, actually, we could have a Pyrrhic victory. I think we will take it, and we actually managed to wipe out that army. And of course, that leaves Paravon in a decent position, so that we might actually, or maybe we should repair it. And now these guys are attacking Karl Franz. I think the majority of their army is pretty slow, so our Hellstorms should have ample opportunities to wreak havoc on the enemies. And of course we need to be ready to flee when the situation grows dire enough, or if it grows. Then again, wiping out at least this army would help us, because then it leaves that another Sylvanian settlement vulnerable to our other army, and I think Karl Franz can keep Castle Tempelhof in such a position that they are not too keen on helping out their allies. So we could have this ruin here protecting our flank, but withdrawing from this side might be problematic. So I think we need to position ourselves here. So the amount of our infantry is somewhat limited, but let's try to make that up with decent enough missile units. And it seems the enemy army will wait for the reinforcements. Well, at least it's easier to hit with the Hellstorms then. Unfortunately, okay, actually this guy is pretty fast. Maybe we could do some damage there. So, Vortex. And of course we need to be careful that the enemies won't be able to catch us.
To conceal their movements, my lord. Approach with caution.
Okay. I guess we have overstayed our welcome. So time to join the rest of the army. And did we actually manage to cause some casualties to the enemy? I guess we did. And the situation now doesn't look too good. But I think we should be able to flee. And of course, I think Hellstorms should hold their fire for the moment. And these guys as well. So let's see if we could lure the enemy hero or lord the range of our missile units, and I think we should be able to take him down. Especially with the help of Karl Franz. Okay, excellent. And fire at will for you guys once again. And let's see if this one has some healing spells. I don't think so, but okay. And it seems Vlad is on the range. And he seems to be taking some damage as well. But I think our main focus will be the enemy army as soon as they are in range. Okay, decent hits. And there is a nice concentration of enemies. And it seems the balance of power is evening out a bit by bit. And it's especially important to cause damage to those Graveguard units. And of course then I will concentrate on some Skeleton Spearmen. Okay, it seems some of the enemies are retaliating. Oh, and here is a major concentration of the enemies. So let's hope we can take down the Wargeists and Vlad as well before they can cause too much difficulties for us. And I think it might be wise to withdraw.
Sigmar calls. Withdraw.
And let's hope Karl Franz will survive. Unfortunately, he didn't. Okay, so this battle didn't go too well. Vlad was a bit tougher than expected. And I guess these are unbreakable. Yeah. So, a stinging defeat. Let's hope the army can withdraw to some rather safe location. And I think we will bring the other army to assault Fort Oberstire, and then this army here should go someplace to lick its wounds to regain enough strength to besiege Castle Drakenhof, or whatever the place is, again. Okay, Castle Tempelhof. And it seems we are under attack again, and of course if we lose this battle, we will lose this whole army. So it seems we need to fight. And of course, in the worst case, it seems we have the emojis on the thumbnail the wrong way. So the eyes crossed should be Karl Franz and the happy one should be Vlad. But let's hope that will not be the case. I think we should position ourselves so that we can start firing, but we don't want to be too close to the enemies so that we can have maximum effect from our artillery units. And are the enemies going to wait for reinforcements? I guess they are. And Vlad was quite difficult foe last time, and of course he has some regeneration. So the situation is not looking good. This guy is regenerating as well. I'm a bit tempted to load the game, but I guess that's poor sportsmanship, so let's go with what we have. And I guess we have lost this army.
Sigmar, preserve us! Attack! For the Warhammer! Formation! Up! Sigmar commands! Ready for war! Yes, sir. Sigmar, preserve us!
I guess this went a bit better, but I think we need to regain quite a lot of strength before moving against these guys again. So, the lesson learned: even if you have a decent army, do not assault a city guarded by garrison, full enemy army, and reinforcing enemy army with good heroes. Another bad thing here might be that the enemies of Sylvania is able to retake some of the territories it has lost. And of course that will make our future quite a lot of more difficult than it is at the moment. So I think we will begin recruitment of a new army in Reichland, and when Karl Franz recovers from his wounds, he can take charge of it. And okay, Karl Franz is ready for duty. It's okay, and it seems we cannot beat this army. Let's hope Arkendorf will hold. And let's see how this city will fare under siege. And I think if a need arises, we need to pull back. So here, Fort Obersteier might be open for us, and it is. And I think we will take it. And I think we will take this, hold the line. And let's try to heal the casualties a bit faster. And let's hope we can take care of this enemy army as another Chaos army is moving closer.
This is what we've trained for. Any last words? Watch the quarry.
And I think we need to move towards Middenheim and recruit some units at the go. there is some rats moving in as well, so we need reinforcements here as well. Actually, our loss at Castle Tempelhof proves to be more significant than it seemed. And I think we'll recruit Karl Franz in Grunburg. And then let's begin the recruitment of our troops. I think 6 Hellstorm rocket batteries should go a long way helping us. And let's take... I think we will take these huntsmen. Instead of crossbowmen. But before going that far, I think we should hire a hero or heroes. Well, at least one hero. To train the army. And give some additional melee strength. And where actually is that? We should have some heroes waiting somewhere. Well, let's see. Kemperbard, I think we will upgrade it. And in Wurtbard, I think we will go with Orcards. And Paravon is about to rebel. Well, too bad for now. Unless we can gain some money through diplomacy. Apparently not possible, and even Sylvania won't want peace anymore. And it seems Barrow legions are moving towards Blackstone post. Let's hope we can hold, or then we will take out Musilon and move this army to help there. Well, at least those rats were not attacking at the moment. And I guess Waldenhof has no chances against that army. And unfortunately Eschen will fall likely as well pretty soon. But at least if we can hold that Fort Obersteier, it gives us an opportunity to assault Castle Tempelhof from a pretty short range. And let's stop the war here. We have troubles enough as it is. And Blackstone post is besieged. Högig is besieged. Paravon is besieged. Okay. So, The situation doesn't look too bright at the moment. And we have some rats advancing here. I think we will try to improve our war machines. And let's see what's the situation here. Still a valiant defeat, so we will continue the siege. And this army needs to move to help Högig. We have some regiments of renown available. Let's take these ones. And what's the situation here? Okay, we can achieve a victory. Nice. And some money as well. And of course there are other enemies moving against us. And since these guys are not too experienced, I think... Let's improve his own abilities. Maybe we should take some extra troops as fast as we can. And maybe this army should be sent to reinforce this area as well. And against Sylvania, I think Fort Oberstire could increase the ability to replenish troops. Do we have some heroes available? Maybe we should take another captain. Maybe we need another army as well.
To strengthen the empire. To the provinces.
And we could actually get some pistoliers, but I don't think they are too good. But let's start with some Imperial Knights. I don't think we want to upgrade anything there. In Schwarzhafen, let's build that one. And of course, let's hope Castle Drakenhof will stay under our control. And in Übersreich and Grundburg, I think some extra income would be nice. And maybe some extra growth as well. And let's see, Can we sally forth? Apparently not. So maybe we will lose this settlement as well. Let's see. I don't think we want to join any other wars at the moment. And it seems Paravon rebels are able to capture Paravon. And I think we will accept the Confederation here. We have enough Imperial authority. Montfort is besieged. And let's see the situation here. We can actually achieve a close victory. And this is actually nice because now we can start to get troops in order to recapture Paravon. And some more rats on the move here. A bit worrisome. Still a valiant defeat. But I think time should be working for our favor here. And Castle Tempelhof is pretty badly defended, but I don't think we dare to assault just yet. The enemy armies are too close. And we have some reinforcements actually moving in here. Maybe with their help we could take Castle Tempelhof rather soon. And there are some ecstatic legions moving against us as well. I think we will concentrate our forces against Sylvania at the moment. So let's take speed of horse for this guy at least. Kurt Nussbacker should go to join that army. And I think we are ready to do some building upgrades. Let's see. Let's build that one. We need every scrap of income we can gather at the moment. And let's see our diplomatic options. So we could have non-aggression pact. Let's take it. And we could have trade agreement here. That's nice. And I think we could make a peace with these guys, especially if we gain something from them in the process. But I think I'm not going to build anything more so that I have enough to recruit troops later. At the moment we are having a bit too many armies. Let's see how much they are willing to offer us. I think we will join the battle there. Even though I guess that's not doing too much good to our reputation. And the enemy has quite a lot of reinforcements. I don't think we will be able to hold, so let's auto-resolve. And here, okay, maybe we could try to win this battle. It seems the enemies are pretty much pushing against us from every direction at the moment. So they have 1 lord, 3 heroes, some units, and I think we will concentrate our defenses around here. I guess our crossbowmen could be relatively efficient against those eagles or giant birds or whatever they are. And of course, if we lose the settlement, we will at least lose 1 army. And that should somewhat improve our financial situation. So, the enemy has divided its strength, and I think at least some of the enemy units are hiding. Okay, great eagles. I'm just wondering if we should strike against those guys there, but maybe we will defend the key building here, and I guess this supply location as well. And these guys need to act as the killing squad. Let's make sure that this tower here is ready. And then let's build a barricade here to slow down the enemies. And we can have another tower there. Okay, and the eagles are coming. Unfortunately, this is not Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit. So let's join the melee there and bring the crossbowmen out of the battle, and hopefully they can help us take out those eagles. Okay. One eagle down. One to go. And I think we should build this another tower here as well. And let's pull these guys a bit back, so we might actually fire from this side. And where do you think you are going? Okay. So I guess they felt suicidal. Maybe this tower could be of service as well. Okay. It seems our lines were broken in the back. So maybe these guys could be a bit more efficient against the druids here. At least they are taking some decent damage at the moment. And it seems our units are starting to flee. Well, at least we caused some casualties, even though this battle was a defeat as well. Okay, valiant defeat. And it's a good thing that we began reinforcing the fort guarding the pass to Reichland. Of course, we are taking that heavy beating at the moment that we need to achieve some victories if we are to win this game. Let's see if these guys will sack or conquer or raise. I think raising might actually be the best option. Oh, they captured. So that basically means that that pass will be their next target. I think we will use prestige there. So Arkendorf was only looted and it was captured. Okay. And Högik is besieged. And southern Sylvania is about to rebel. Okay, a valiant defeat here. Let's see if we get this army to reinforce. Heroic victory. Let's go with it. And I think we want to have some more experience. And now the threats here should have abated at least a bit.
Quicker, men! Garrisoning! Huntsman General!
The great outdoors.
Scout leader!
And let's see the situation in Musilon. And I think we will take this victory as 5,000. I think we will just occupy it.
Champion of the faith.
And Castle Artois is going to be our next target. So, at least some progress somewhere. I think we'll take those kills there. We need to replenish our strength for a while before moving against Castle Artois. I think we will need to take Blackstone Pass back again, or two at some point. Okay, now the full army is back in Castle Tempelhof.
Praise be to Sigmar.
I think we will move to encampment stance.
I'll scout the area.
Okay. And then we could do some upgrades. I don't think we want to upgrade that one. But maybe Castle Drakenhof could use some upgrades. Maybe it could even use an army. Of course it will be just besieged. But I think maybe this one will help.
The nation calls.
Especially with these abilities. And we have one regiment of renown available. And here I think we want to earn some more money. And maybe we might want to upgrade Middenheim there and get some more troops
Summon the Elector Counts.
for Karl Franz. Some huntsmen and maybe some great swords as well. And I don't think we can do anything about the rebellion here. So let's finish the turn. Jakob Pfaffbach seems to be the head of the rebellion there. So 2 more turns and then Karl Franz should be ready to move out again, and I think we will finish the quests with him, or the 2 quest battles, before we move against Sylvania. And this is not a surprise that we will lose the battle here, and they actually captured it. And I don't think we can hold back Vlad there, so we will lose this settlement as well.
Welcome, brothers from across.
Okay, so they don't like us too much anymore. I think we want to or maybe actually we don't want to confederate just yet because of our monetary situation. So Castle Baston is besieged. It's going to be a decisive defeat. So I think we need to send our army from here to aid, and I guess it needs to be in encampment stance. Or maybe we can be in move stance, and then I think Blackstone post will be our next target there.
Ready. What does the Emperor bid? The winds blow strong.
I think he can go to Reichland to boost the income there. And now the question is, would 3 armies be enough to besiege and capture Castle Tempelhof? Let's see.
Test me at your peril. Pick up the pace. It is for the best. Onward!
Ever vigilant.
Tools of judgment ready. Looking ahead.
By Sigmar. Honored to serve.
Fight for our nation.
And maybe we'll actually send this guy to reinforce the army there
All folk need me.
as well. And here I guess we need to get rid of some of our troops to lower the upkeep. And let's get rid of those archers at the very least. And these ones as well.
Yes.
Huntsman General.
The nation calls.
I think we will do that, but at the same time we need to get rid of some more units.
Calling men. Outdoorsman. The men are keen.
Huntsman General. Is it time?
Okay. Let's try to go with this one. And I guess I could get some more money from the quest battles. So that should be actually quite critical for our financial situation until we can start retaking the areas we have lost. Okay, Grenstadt will fall, and of course now we are going to be bankrupt, and it's actually nice that we can beat Vlad here, so I think this should make it quite a bit easier to beat Sylvania, as he's out of equation. So after we capture Castle Tempelhof, I think Sylvania will fall rather soon. Let's handle this with some prestige, and fortunately this was only looted, or then not. Okay, looted and captured. And let's take that missile strength upgrade. And it seems Wagner from Carstein has joined the party there.
Here to serve.
Let's take these ones. And I guess silver bullets should be useful.
The winds blow in favor. My power is theirs.
To arms! Into battle!
And still a valiant defeat. Okay. So we will continue the siege and hope that Vlad won't respawn anytime soon. And I think Karl Franz is ready to fight a battle.
The nation calls. Onwards!
And we could get 5,000 from here. So I think if we have some of these regiments available, we will take them. And I don't think we want to have that hammer of witches, but let's head for the battle here. And at least this battle should be winnable. Quite a many enemy heroes, fortunately. Otherwise the enemy force should be on the weaker side. But I think we will start hellstorming the enemy army as soon as the battle begins. The good thing about the siege of Castle Tempelhof at the moment is that at least the enemy was unable to break it last time, or last turn.
We hunt this day, yet our quarry is neither boar nor deer, no. We pursue the undead. The witch hunters bring word that a vampire crone makes haste for Stirland with the silver seal in her clutches. I charge you, brave men, with not letting that vampiress get to Sylvania. For we know she is a puppet. Her strings are pulled by that cursed wretch, von Carstein. Now, men, chase her down. Return to me what is mine, and send these von Carstein beasts a message by taking her head. We have brought her to bay at the center of the Forsaken Temple, siphoning off ill magics to power her dread spells. Have no doubt. Surround the crone, slay the creature before she can summon her minions. By order of the Grand Theogenist, show no mercy!
Okay,
Yes, sir.
so let's position these units so that they have as clear line of fire as possible.
We are ready! My subjects call!
And I guess these will guard the flank there.
My rule is absolute! Weapons at the
Okay. Some cryptoros
We are Sigmar's heirs.
moving to engage us. And let's keep these guys as a reserve there. Oh, and it seems the enemy is moving out from there. That's a bit worrisome. But at least these hunters are doing some decent damage at the moment. Did they actually shoot Franz as well?
Great swords! Yes, General.
For the Emperor! Prepare for combat! We are ready! Ulrich's wrath on them! To battle! Moving now! Formation! March! Artillery! Fighting range, sir! Sigmar! Sigmar guides us. Moving now! No! War! Captain of the Empire! Battle's end, we're ready! By Ulrich's wrath, to battle! Sigmar calls! See to it! Ranged weapons ready! No lingering! Yes, sir! For the Emperor! For friends! Now! Yes, General! Karl Franz! Sigmar calls! Attack! Sigmar guides us! For the Emperor! Now! Sigmar, show us!
Oops. Okay.
Will fly! Quicker! What do you think?
I think we need to focus on those enemies flanking us first.
I will not stand idle!
The Empire endures!
Our weapons are yours! The Empire endures!
Your command!
And these should disintegrate soon. And we can reinforce the left flank.
Great swords!
We are Sigmar's heirs!
Soldiers of the Empire!
The Empire endures! Charge!
Taking aim!
Get them!
To battle! Great swords! For the twin-tailed comet!
Now!
For all
And I think this battle should be ours. Okay. Decisive victory. Nice. Even though we were surprised a couple of times. Okay. It seems Dead-Eyed Rock really is a master gunner. Okay, so some information about child rearing in the world of Warhammer. So I think our goal now should be to transfer our armies into money. But of course Karl Franz will need experience for his army. And this quest is completed. I think we want to lower the upkeep here. It will make our life quite a bit easier. And let's increase the training.
Summon the Elector Counts. As is my right by Sigmar's crown.
And once again, an enemy army. Okay.
What does the Emperor bid?
And let's see if we can take out this army. Apparently not.
Honored to serve. Your word is my command.
So we will move against
Going forward.
Castle Artois or Blackstone post at the earliest opportunity. And here I think we want to have walls, and the same goes for Musilon. In Schwarzhafen maybe some extra income wouldn't be too bad.
The wild makes warriors. Huntsman General.
Okay.
Here. Huntsman General.
Let's see our diplomatic options.
Fire and metal. Shouts. Red I thirst. I refuse. To the provinces. Raise your weapons. To arms.
And let's see, by the way, the electro counts. I think Helmut Feuerbach can go there. We have 2 more options.
All right. All right.
Okay. That's nice, and we have almost all of the counties. In our control at the moment. And does that open up some new troops from here? Maybe it does, but I don't think we want to hire them just yet.
Raise Sigmar.
Well thought out.
And maybe we want to make some buildings, especially the ones that will bring more income. And I think we need to save the rest. And of course we could repair Eschen, but I'm not convinced that it will be a good use of our money for the moment. So after we have defeated Sylvania, I think we need to push those greenskins a bit back to the south and maybe recapture Arkendorf and put a decent garrison there. And after that we should deal with the Wargrove and the greenskins in the north. I guess those are our goals for now. And Wagner has moved there.
I am Prince and Emperor.
And let's see. We could hire some Empire Knights if we can. Actually, where is the quest battle there? I think we will go there. So let's take the let's take the knights and fight the battle here. And Huck Fospike will be our opponent there. And we have some allies as well. Nice. And And at least some of our units are starting to gain experience. That's good. Because when they get the first golden chevron, Karl Franz's, some of his abilities will kick in and give some nice bonuses.
Now is the time, men of the Empire, to unite, for the orcs gather. Beyond the pass, a war boss draws to him all that is foul. An orc horde beyond imagining. As Sigmar fought, so shall we. We will become part of the legend. We will wipe the orcs from our door. And only when this is done, when our nation has healed, shall I take up Galmaraz for Sigmar, for the Empire, for the Warhammer.
I don't like that. That we need to charge uphill.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
Soldiers of the Empire! Steady, men! We are Sigmar's heirs!
And I think our flanks are a bit too open as well. But let's see.
See to it! Hellstorm rocket battery! Ready for war! Hellstorm! Sigmar guides us!
I think Karl Franz will move to engage the Orc war boss. There is going to be an air battle between them. I think we want to flank those Goblin Wolf Riders. And some Dwarven reinforcements incoming, that's nice.
The Empire endures! To battle!
And it seems some more greenskins incoming.
For France!
We are Sigmar's heirs! Ready for war! Yes!
To me, men!
And I think you guys should pull back.
Hellstorm! Now! Charge! Taking aim!
And I think the missile fire is pretty murderous at the moment. Of course, that's a good thing. And let's take down the enemy giant.
Yes, General! Sigmar calls! The Empire endures! For Heldenhammer! We are ready! Prepare for combat!
Spot us the target!
Quick march! Ready!
And let's take down the wizard there. And of course the spider as well.
Sigmar! Sigmar commands! Charge! I'm Arena, listen! Whoa! On way, General! Show us the foe! My doom arrest! Swordsman! We are Sigmar's heirs! Prepare for combat!
And let's take down the spider as well.
Prepare for combat! Take aim! Halt! Ready!
Maybe some rockets will finish him off. Or it.
Conditions acceptable! Attack! Listen up! Finding range, sir! Standing by! Go! Very well! Ready for war! For France! Attack! Go! Ulrich wrath on them!
Maybe we don't want to land with Karl Franz among those
Weapons at the ready!
rockets.
What do you bid? For the Emperor!
And I think this should be a victory rather soon.
Moving out! Prepare for combat!
And without too many casualties. Okay, nice. And next turn I think Karl Franz can join the siege of Castle Tempelhof, and I think after that finally we should be able to take down Sylvania. Okay, thanks for the comment. I agree, they were pretty nice victories, and hopefully the items I have won will help us in the future battles. I think I should check the items on the lords, so to make them as good fighters as possible. And once again, the casualties inflicted by the Hellstorms were quite nice. Of course, the enemy siege weapon also did quite well. Okay, good.
Bring me to my men.
And some new levels as well. I think Mighty Forts at some point will be useful, but I think we will increase Karl Franz's fighting capabilities first.
As is my right by Sigmar's crown. Pick up the pace. Ulrich's will.
Still a valiant defeat.
Into battle.
So the siege will continue.
The war.
And the Norse guns are moving there, and actually it seems Ostland has taken quite a beating recently. Here the question is, are we ready to assault Blackstone post? I think we are. Decisive victory, let's take it.
Protector of the weak.
And I think we can upgrade the settlements here. And of course we want to have the logistician ability for this hero. And here I think we want to improve the fighting capabilities, and of course the question is, should we combine some of the weakened units and recruit new ones, but maybe we can afford to wait a bit longer. In Musilon, I think we want to make that guardhouse. And in other settlements, I think we don't have that much to do. And we need to conserve our money, and of course let's see the items. I almost forgot. So, armor and enchanted item. I guess armor of silver steel. And as enchanted item, well, let's give him something. Okay, I guess that's pretty decent. And then let's see, Ebenstein, I think he could get quite a bit better weapons. And maybe armor as well. And then let's see our other heroes and captains here. I don't think I want to give. Well, maybe I can give. Okay, let's give that. And do we have some enchanted items, or maybe we don't, but at least we have some ancillaries.
To the provinces.
Okay, and next.
I command here.
And Jürgen Schmidt.
What? Fight for our nation.
And once again, next one.
Praise be to Sigmar.
And I think we can get the talisman here as well. And for this guy,
Sigmar.
okay, and some magic items. Okay, so maybe these ancillaries, etc., will bring some benefits for the Empire here. And let's finish the turn. I'm a bit worried that Vlad von Carstein will respawn soon. And that of course will cause us quite a lot of difficulties. But let's see. And I think we will sack Castle Tempelhof. to get some additional money. And then we will capture it. Then again, it might not be wise. And Weismund is under attack. Okay. And I guess they sacked it. So we need to check the northern provinces as well.
Ready. Moving off. Who called?
And maybe finally Castle Tempelhof will fall. Excellent.
Praise Sigmar.
And I think Helmut Feuerbach can capture it and garrison it as well. Then this army will move to Eschen and next turn towards Waldenhof. And I think we can change troops a bit here. I guess that's decent enough. And then this army can move to Fort Oberstire.
Summon the Elector Counts. I am Prince and Emperor.
And Karl Franz. I think we will take Blade and Shield. And some skills until we get the Deadly Onslaught. Let's increase the training here.
By the comet. So,
And it seems Averheim is the next target of the Greenskins. So I think at least two armies will move to engage them and push them back towards the south side of this mountain range. And Castle Baston is once again besieged. I think we need to send this army to reinforce.
Sigmar lightens my steps.
And I guess we need to combine at least some of the troops so that we can recruit some more. And I think we can finally repair Eschen. And Castle Drakenhof is under siege. Decisive victory, nice. Some money as well. Okay, the situation here is looking decent. And then an enemy army raided something. Weismund. Okay. So basically it means that this army needs to move to engage. Her geek, I think, will be able to hold at least a while. In Altdorf, soon we will be able to start that construction. And let's see if we have some financial buildings available. We should build. Okay, I think we will save for Altdorf. And I think we will finish this turn. Finally, there is some light at the end of the tunnel here. Okay, and so much for that light. I don't think we will be able to hold this. Then again, I think we should be able to hunt down the enemy army. And that, of course, could make our life quite a bit easier. And I think we will confederate here. Oh, and it seems we need to get rid of some armies.
Hunters, base camp for now. Huntsman General.
Base camp for now.
And I think her geek will fall under siege pretty soon. And Waldenhof will fall to us.
Yes, my lord. Raise Sigmar.
And maybe Essen will be one of our next targets.
Protector of the weak.
The Empire. Ulrich's will.
Okay, at least some of the green screen threat has been mitigated.
Yes. Yes, to unite the provinces. On march! I am Franz. They will obey. The nation calls. I command here.
True servant
And I guess this army will follow Karl Franz. And this is a new army. This one as well. I don't think we want to keep Svorak. Okay, except we have quite a lot of areas around here.
Very well, I'll move.
So maybe we want to hold Svorak and move against the pirates there. Or maybe we should withdraw to engage the wood elves there.
I live to serve the Emperor.
So by far the army upkeep is costing us the most. Then again, this army should move against Castle Artois. Maybe we should disband this army altogether. And let's see about the electoral counts.
Very well.
I think Balthasar Gelts can have that region. So Castle Drakenhof is doing pretty well. Let's increase the money we can get out of it. And I think this is another army we should get rid of.
Archlector.
Okay, there is Foundry.
The nation calls. Yes.
I think this army needs to be disbanded pretty soon, after those greenskins have been driven back. And then Balthasar Gelt should abandon Verdanos and Svorak and move towards Fort Sol and engage the Wood Elves, I think. And then these two armies needs to be combined, at least at some point.
Huntsman General. Huntsman General.
What?
I don't think we want to repair these. There will be a new assault incoming pretty soon. And let's see about our diplomatic options.
The Celestial. Yes. I crave.
think we have a turn. Okay, a Pyrrhic victory. Let's take it. And let's take some money along with it. Of course, the question with Balthasar Gelt is, would he be able to alone? Okay, so Wagner von Carstein attacking here. You are welcome to try. And maybe Sylvania. Okay, it didn't fall just yet. And Fort Sol is under attack. So we need to recapture it. It could act as a decent boundary between our and enemy lands. Altdorf is besieged. Interesting. And we really cannot afford to lose Altdorf. So
We're there. Huntsman General. Quicken your stride. Huntsman General. Huntsman General.
can we get some regiments of renown? Yes, we can. And maybe some of these guys as well.
Huntsman General. Close in and kill.
And Altdorf is secured.
Bring out the nooses. Track and trap. Huntsman General.
And this is a pretty decent army at the moment.
Huntsman General.
So maybe we should give some more troops to it and disband the other army.
Your word is my command.
Okay, the Red Duke is defending here. I think we should be able to handle it. And here Ruprecht, Helstein. Let's move to engage. And let's hope Sylvania has been wiped out. Excellent. So, here the question is, should we move against these wood elves? Maybe we should, as we have army here and we want to trade it for some money, and we can actually lower the upkeep somewhat here. So I think we will move against Essen. I think we will keep it ourselves.
To the provinces. Yes, my lord.
And Castle Templehof does not need garrison anymore, so Karak Kadrin seems to be calling this army. Simon Warner ready for battle, it seems. I think Karl Franz will push
Weapon practice. Bring me to my men.
towards the greenskins in Grenstadt. And for that,
No other option.
How shall we proceed?
we will move here.
Yes, Graf. Get training. I am Prince and Emperor. To war.
And this army will go to reinforce this area here. And Balthasar I think he will return to this area as well, and then of course we can actually dismiss this army altogether. And let's see about Altdorf. I think we will begin the upgrade process there. And then we need to disband some troops, likely from this army. And I think Middenheim will be under attack rather soon.
Huntsman General.
And I think we have a turn. Fort Sol once again will fall under attack, but I think taking out those enemy armies should be quite easy next turn. Let's see what these guys are up to. Okay, Krudenwald will be destroyed actually. Okay. So we need to hunt those guys down. And let's counter the rumors.
Huntsman General.
And I think we can disband this army.
Huntsman General. Garrisoning. Yes?
And next turn we should be able to engage these Walled Walkers. I think we need to continue the siege.
Sigmar is with us.
And it seems Castle Baston will be captured by these Paravonians. And maybe some rats on the move into our area as well. We have some orcs nearby. maybe we could move to engage.
It is ready.
Pyrrhic victory. I think we will take it nonetheless. And then
What does the Emperor bid?
we of course need some new troops.
I will marshal the band.
And I think we will need especially melee troops. I'm not certain I actually want those. Let's see about other heroes first. So Kronstadt should fall to us easily. And our land is secured. And as a backup, I think Kronstadt needs some new. Defenses, at least at some point, but first we are going to attack Arkendorf and then Balthasar. By the way, why cannot he engage?
Onwards. I shall be victorious.
Interesting.
Very well. I will do this. That will work.
I guess the zones of control are acting a bit weird there. And I think we will besiege Karakadrin, even though it will take some time, but at least this army has something to do. And maybe actually I should pull back to Waldenhof so we can recruit a bit better units.
Who calls? To the provinces?
I think we need to utilize the global pool, though it's quite expensive. So let's go with the poor quality troops. And maybe we could get some more money out of our settlements. Okay, I think we have a turn and we can have a commandment. And let's see about diplomatic options. Not too many available. Okay, so let's finish the turn and see what happens. Pyrrhic victory. I think we will take it. And also some money. That's nice. A valiant defeat here, so it's time to withdraw. And I think we have the other army nearby, so it can come to reinforce.
I will hear your petition, but make
Okay. So another war.
Greetings from Sigmar.
And they are declaring war as well. And they are actually helping those guys we are trying to besiege. So basically that means that we need to pull back at least a bit.
Ready. Fight for our nation.
So if these guys do the sieging and these guys
Moving off.
reinforce, we would still have a valiant defeat. So let's continue the siege until Kadrin falls. I don't think these greenskins can do too much at the moment.
To arms.
And I think we need to hunt down these before they can cause some troubles.
Into battle.
And it seems Balthasar Gelt
Follow me.
can enter these areas here now. And maybe that captain could be of some service. I don't think we need that many artilleries.
They'll be marching all right.
Let us begin.
And the vault workers
Okay.
are here.
Into the fray.
Let's hope we can
Strike first.
vanquish them.
Your deaths shall be a warning. Huntsman General. Tracker
And
of
let's
distinction.
move to Högik.
No time for our radar.
We have some enemies
Cannot fool.
close by once again. And this army here, I don't think it will be able to take the city here. Thanks to Kuron.
Ready to serve.
And I don't think we can hold Castle Baston. So maybe we will retreat all the way to Reichland and recruit
I serve. That
some decent units from there. And that means we will come back stronger than ever. And I think at the moment we are in a position to start building quite a lot of additional buildings. So let's utilize that. Helmgard. Oh, the rats are in Reichland. Not good. let's see about the electro counts. All seats are manned. Well, this hero needs to handle the rats as well. I'm not convinced I want to spend 7,000 to that settlement at the moment. Maybe Marienburg could be upgraded. That could actually be beneficial. Maybe Eschen can be upgraded, and in Castle Drakenhof I think we want to have a bit more gold. And I think Waldenhof can be upgraded and Clothier built there. And of course Grenstad will benefit from new upgrades. Well, at least the rats didn't do any mischief. And this settlement here will be lost. I think that was rather inevitable. On the hint side, I think confederation with the Golden Order was not the best choice. So if they had remained independent, they could have caused some damage to our enemies, and together we could have fielded some more armies than we are able to do now. I think we will join the battle here through influence, and we can even get some gold. Überstreik is besieged. Essen was raised. And fortunately we can get a close victory there.
Praise be to Sigmar. Going forth.
And I think we will take some Hellstorm batteries, and I think we need some melee troops as well. And let's see if we have some regiments of renown. Okay, none available. Electrocount state troops. I think we will just recruit the ordinary ones. So in 2 turns the army should be ready to move out. And of course I think it might actually be best to break the siege here. Siege the settlement with this army and put these guys into encamp mode and hire some additional troops. These greenskins surely are elusive.
Ready. I go where the winds howl.
So it seems we can choose whether to pursue these guys here or to move against. Okay, we caught up with them. And they should be bothering us no more.
I command here. Is it time? What? Yes. Yes, to unite the provinces.
And let's move to Grandstad first. And in Högik,
Receive.
I think we want to take out this army.
This is what we've trained for.
And some more experience is appreciated.
Mission accomplished. Huntsman General.
And here the question is, are we able to break Grizzle Valley? Maybe we will play it safe. Kappelberg would be a nice settlement to capture. And then I think this should be repaired. Middenheim. Let's build the roads. And I'm just wondering if I should raise another army. And in Blackstone Post, let's increase the income so that I could colonize some of the settlements I have lost. Okay, I think we have a turn. Okay, a heroic victory. I think we will take it. And the whole, or at least most of the enemy army perished. Okay, Billy Butler Fildorf is besieged. Okay, it's actually pretty nice that I didn't move against the army while they were in the defensive positions. So a after a couple of turns of recuperating here, I think we should be able to take down Grizzle Valley. Or maybe even now, if we so choose. Then again, if there is another enemy army nearby, we might be in trouble. I think we want to have a lord or hero in this army.
Direct me. How should we proceed? Weapon practice? True servant of Sigmar. Into battle.
Okay, now we could actually have the close victory after we have finished the siege tower. So, next turn. And actually our position should be better in the next turn as well. And there are no enemies in sight at the moment, so maybe we will move out to hunt some rats and hopefully to capture Kappelberg.
Combat awaits.
And if we recruit a new lord, it will cost us quite a bit. I think we will wait for this huntsman general. And Helmgard has been sabotaged, it seems. And what's the situation in Altdorf? 2 more turns. Okay, I think we will lose this rather soon.
Awaiting orders.
And I think we should get rid of these, because that province does not need to grow anymore. Castle Drakenhof could use some improved defenses. Maybe we should upgrade Castle Tempelhof as well. Averheim too at some point. Solland, I'm not sure. I don't think I need that one. And Fort Sol, of course, needs to be upgraded. And I think Weismund as well. And it seems we have a turn. Okay, and the defeat comes now. And the army here is ready to move. It's nice of the enemy to come so close. So I think we should be able to dispatch them before moving against Castle Artois. And here a decisive victory. And of course we want to sack it. And then it shall be ours. Let's repair it and make sure that the defenses are adequate. And then this army will move to a friendlier zone to replenish casualties. And I think we will move to Grenzstadt for one more turn and then next turn besiege Akendorf. This army here, okay, there are quite a lot of rats. Let's move against Kappelberg nonetheless. We shouldn't suffer too many casualties. Let's take it to ourselves. Talabek land has been secured. And I think here we want to increase replenishment rate and upgrade the settlement as well. And let's take stand your ground. And for Helmut Feuerbach, I think we want Emperor's Finest. And maybe we are ready to move out against the elves. Okay, maybe that will increase our income. And it was actually pretty nice to take the control of whole province from the enemy. And let's make some upgrades. Maybe we could actually upgrade Averheim here. And let's see what's the situation in Reichland. Oh, once again Belacor. So, we could start building some of these. But I think unfortunately we need to start training a new army. And I think we need to do it in Reichland. And I think we will do it next turn. So let's hope Belacor doesn't cause too much havoc there. I think this moving out with this army was a bit of a mistake. But we will find out soon enough. So I think we need to save some money at least for Altdorf upgrades. I think I want to start the construction of Imperial Palace at least. And maybe actually blacksmith here would suffice. Let's see. I think we have some locations where we can get more money out of our investment. For example, in here. And perhaps in Wurtbad as well. And let's check our diplomatic options. Okay. So, I think that's everything for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. That will help a great deal. You can also post comments, ask questions, give suggestions, and so on. Have a great rest of the day.